Welcome, ladies and gents. Super Speedway Kings coming at you Friday night. The Friday night fights. Oh, yeah. Where everybody gets a chance basically to just whoop on anybody they want to. No Karens in this one on Friday nights. It's the WWE of iRacing. We should have a little fun tonight, that's for sure. Let's see. What do we got going? Oh, 2 fast repairs. That's what the cats get tonight. So they get a chance to be a little aggressive, if you want to call it that. Let's check out and see if we're going to get some green flag pit stops. What would really be nice if we could get this bad boy in with maybe just only a caution or so, and that would be it. You never know. Stranger things have happened. This is Friday night, where all the hard day of work all week, it's gone. It's out of your system. Now you just kick back and have a little fun. This is Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you, MaxSpeedTV. And, well, got a couple little commercials. Ain't got time to do the national anthem. If somebody gets drunk or falls asleep and falls out of their rig, then I guess I'll feel bad. But, other than that, we're going to be right back in just a few with the grid. And we get this puppy started on a Friday night. Come on.
We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Welcome back, everybody. Super Speedway Kings coming at you, MaxSpeedTV. Bobby with all the hobbies. Now's a good time. Everybody's getting ready to come to the grid here, and when they do, I can do what I do best. That's screw up their last names. It's Friday night. I got to start something, right? That's why we call it the Friday Night Fights. Am I right? Let's get the show on the road. Gary Jenkins in the 90s going to be your pole cat tonight for this race. And look out, right beside him, the 88, the snake himself, Mr. Gabe Butler. Row number 2, the young gun. Last week he had no internet. It went out. He forgot to feed the squirrel. Well, he's fed the squirrel now. Hopefully he doesn't have a heart attack and then go out again. The boy, he lives way down in Poontang, New Mexico, Sebastian Marin. Never had a girlfriend, and the reason why is because he's too busy winning races. Keep an eye on him. At a 25, Mr. Kevin Freese is along beside him. Row 3, the 16, your league owner, Mr. Jimmy Crow. And beside him, the number 4 of Mr. Rick Seabrand. Row 4, the 07, and Joshua Milam. He's been tough. Watch out. And the number 6 beside him, Cody Nagels. Never won in a broadcasted event with me broadcasting. We'll see if his luck comes to the change tonight. Row 5, the 052, the Italian stallion himself, Joe Della Vecchia. And the 17, Mr. Jimmy Reynolds. Row 6, the 411, Mr. Tom Dixon, and the 02, one of the twins, Patrick Gruber. Row 7, the 01, the other twin, Seth Gruber. And beside him, the ladies' man, they call him. And again, I don't know why, I've seen pictures. We're talking about the 04 of Mr. Mark Mann. Row number 8, the 000, I just flat out call him Giovanni. And the 55, the Van Halen man himself, Mr. Dean Wilkinson. Row number 9 to 15, I just call him Andy because I screw that last name up so much, I don't even bother trying. Anyway, the 088 of Stefano. Row 10 consists of the 510, Richard Sanchez, and the 81 of Michael Russell. Row 11 to 71 is going to be Travis Tamari and the 53 of Dave Hunt. Row 12 to 24 of Corey Lane and the 22, Mr. Brian Wayne. Row 13 to 65. I'm just going to call him the kid. For the love of Pete. And the 171, Robert Rock. Row 14, the 071, Eric Lowry and the 9 of Mr. Jay Hilliard. Row 15, the 82, Robert Felzine and the 8 of Dude Conrad. Row 16 to 14, Dave Bangle, and the 45, the man himself, Todd Siebels. And row 17, last but certainly not least, the 101 of Mr. Randy Miner. Getting ready to rock and roll tonight on a Friday night. They call it the Friday Night Fights for one reason. It's because they have a lot of fun. You can push, beat, bang, knock. You can do anything you want. Rip the bumpers off these cars, and they can still hang on to them. They're not like the trucks. If you breathe on them, you wreck them. So we got to have us a fun night tonight. Get ready, sit back, and enjoy the next hour and 45 minutes right here at Super Speedway Keens with the Friday Night Fight Club. Looking to lead the first lap. Who's it gonna be? It looks like it's gonna be the 88 of Mr. Gabe Butler. And he's being shoved. Whoa, being shoved so well, almost shoved him right up the track, up into the wall. He is gonna back out. He says, you know what, I've led that lap. Nah, I'm kind of happy. I'm out of here. Gary Jenkins is going to take it over down in the rocking chair, where I call it. Everybody in that middle lane, that's where they want to go. And the top line, they want to get down there to that first car on the bottom. And everybody knows why if you follow my broadcast, because they're as safe as in their mama's arms. But 25, Kevin Free showing some muscle up there in that Kellogg's machine, being pushed by Mr. Rick Seabrands himself. Down in the bottom, Sebastian Marin sporting new colors tonight in that Monster Energy. And there he is. And he's got the league leader right there in tow with him. And that is Mr. Jimmy Crow. Well, that's interesting. Never seen that picture before. We've got a little bit of thunder and some lightning going on way off in the back of the sky out there. You can see it. Hopefully it'll stay away for the broadcast. Jenkins on that bottom, and he's going to keep it right there. He ain't moving. Some of these guys got some different paint jobs on me. Oh, look at this. The guy that normally sits back in the back and watches everything, kind of, keeps an eye on everybody until some laps wind down. He ain't playing that game today. He's feeling kind of froggy. Because right here he is. Up on that high line, third car in. Talking about the 55 of Mr. Wilkinson. There he is, and he's got his nose stuck. I mean, buried just about right there. And Mr. Della Vecchia. Top line actually motoring around pretty good. I'm actually kind of impressed. Normally, it's not so hot. They seem to be doing a good job. Welcome everybody in YouTube. I forgot to welcome you guys, all 7 of you. Mara, hope you're doing well. Todd, thank you for the kind words. Don't forget to hit that like button if you will. Make the boys feel happy and giggly all inside, all warm and fuzzy. They let them know you like them. They like to see that stuff. Me, I don't care. I get paid either way. I'm just joking. Kind of reflects on me, too. I want old Jimmy Crow to fire me. They'll end up hiring somebody at Stutters, and you y'all might just miss me. Look at that. 3 wide right off the get-go. 6 laps down, and they are ready doing some serious racing. Seabrand's right there in the middle, and he is bringing the 07 of Josh Milam with him. Now, I'm going to tell you what. I can't get a close-up because some reason why it's not letting me here. Still lightning in the back, you see. But anyway... that 07 of Josh Milam, this cat loves to push, man. And we're going to watch him. On board with him. His job is to push that 4 up there in front of that 25. That's the only thing is on his mind. And he just did it. So now the 17, Mr. Jimmy Reynolds. Now he's got to play that all-important role of pushing Milam in the 07 up in front of the 4. See the pattern here? Third line kind of petering out just a little bit. Not enough cars up there to make that happen, Cap. Not yet, anyway. Now, this is kind of interesting. There's Seth Grover. Third car in the middle. And I'm telling you what, him and his brother are never, ever separated. So keep an eye on those two, the 01 and 02, to hook up and head to the front. Mr. Gabe Butler. He started this race second. Now he's sitting back here. Let me see where he's at. Now he's currently in the 21st position. Gotta watch things go around for a while. Michael Russell back here doing the same thing. Todd Siebels, I know what he's doing. Oof, I gotta fix that. That ain't right. Always something, you know? But anyway, there you go. I'll give you that look. Watching everything happen in front. Let these laps wind down so he's got plenty of time and plenty of fast repairs to be there in the end, because that's what you got to have in a super speedway race. You've got to be there if you want any chance whatsoever. Up front, 3x3, throw a blanket over the first 20 of them. Maybe more if you got a quilt. Kevin Farice down at the bottom. Right beside him, Rick Seabrands. And here comes the 0-1. Seth Grover trying to make it, creeping up on that third line up there. Now, like I said earlier, you could beat the crap out of these cars. You could bang them, beat them, knock them, hit them, push them. You can do anything you want, just about. Now, every once in a while, that ugly thing of iRacing, that net code, will raise its ugly little head. That's about the only thing you got to really worry about with these guys. It's hard to hook them and turn them. So you're going to see a lot of beating and banging. And when that happens, you got to start worrying about your temperatures, because you can't blow these puppies up because you're having too much fun beating and banging out there. As you can see, into the rocket chair goes Rick Seabrands in the number 4 machine. Josh Milam sitting right there in the middle, wanting to get a little help from that 17 to Jimmy Reynolds. Starting to get a few more guys up there on the third line. Working our way back just a little bit. And we're talking about Cody Nagels. And Cody, I don't know what happened, either me or him, but he is supporting, well, he's supporting a different look. Let's put it that way. Not seeing a whole lot in it. But anyway, here he comes. Maybe he's incognito tonight. What do you think? The 000 of Giovanni working his way up. He's currently in 16th spot. At the 22, Mr. Brian Wang. He's in 23rd spot, riding around here, watching things happen. A lot of your veterans, I mean, they will do that. They'll sit back here and they'll wait forever. Somebody's going to have to wake up Todd Siebels probably when there's like 15 to go, because he'll just sit right back here and he'll just ride this puppy out. To be honest with you, I think Mark Mann will probably join that one, Mr. Gabe Butler as well. Everybody has a game plan. Watching these cats go around circles long enough, I think I've learned them. A few guys are going into the pits right now, just a couple though. Nagel's working his way up, and he's got, well, there you have it. The Groover brothers are hooked up. And believe you me, if you're right there being pushed by those two, you're going to go to the front and quickly. As you can see, they've almost got him out there far enough to drop into the middle lane. Sebastian Marin finally gets the opportunity to lead a little bit, and there he is on the bottom. $14 out of 77 in the books, caution-free so far. That is going to make the league owner one happy camper. We're going to see a lap car. He came into the pits, and I do believe that is Mr. Dude Conrad. Actually, he's disappeared on us, and he is gone. So, Dude, where are you? He's out of here. Everybody is on the lead lap now. Still. Number 82, he's bringing up the rear. And the 23 is leading it. Seabrands is still in the middle being pushed by Milam. Nagel's on that outside, trying desperately to get a little help up through there. And he does have the Groover brothers with him still in tow. Mr. Dean Wilkinson is back there as well. And there happens to be Dean. Van Halen tribute machine. And there's the beautiful skies above Daytona. Why, I don't know. Whoa, little touching, loving, touching, squeezing going on right there, but they gathered it up. Not too sure there what happened between Mr. Jimmy Crow and I believe that's the 55 machine or the 53 machine of David Hunt. But they've gathered it up and they got to go in the right direction, no issues. Riding along, Kevin Freese. They call him Seabiscuit. That's the 23. That's who he's pushing. From the great state of, believe it or not, Puente, New Mexico. Kevin's doing a great job keeping him out front, as you can see. Now they've switched around a little bit. Now they got the Groover brothers, Patrick and Seth. They're coming up on that top line with Cody Nagels right there in tow with them. Now Mr. Mark Mann looks like he's going to sneak his way up in there maybe and join them. He's working on it. You know, I asked Mark several times. There it is. I don't know how long it'll show, but let me get rid of it. You can see that he's got the Batmobile. And I asked him several times if he was running a bat suit. And he never answered me. So I'm thinking he might be. He's getting the full, complete thing that you can get out of this. Going full metal jacket, buddy. All the way down to the underoos of Batman, maybe. I don't know. But he's working his way up. Still throw a jacket or a blanket. Throw anything. You'll hit somebody because they're all piled up right here. And man, they're doing a great job. 21 laps out of 77 in the book. Not a single caution to be found. And that makes me a happy camper. And the reason why it does is because the wife had supper, put it on the table, and I had 5 minutes before I had a broadcast. Isn't that nice of her? So I told these boys, no cautions tonight. So far, they're actually listening. And I'm kind of shocked because Friday nights when you let it all hang out, all the frustrations for the work week, you let her go right now. Sebastian's still hanging out on the bottom. And he ain't going anywhere. You can show that poor boy a centerfold, he ain't moving. But these Groover brothers, once again, look how well they work together, man. It is impressive. Mr. Man slides all the way down. Well, what we got? I think we got us a bloater upper. And we do. Josh Smilem right there. He blew that puppy right up. The question is he going to be able to not get caught up in the first caution? He's keeping it in the middle, and everybody's going around him pretty well. Remember when I told you in the middle of the broadcast, you can have so much fun with these things, you kind of forget your temperatures? Well, guess what? That just bit him right in the butt. So, kaboomy, you seen it right there. Now the question is does he have enough to coast all the way around to get into his pits? If he does, he's going to be just fine. And it looks like... I don't know. He may not. This is going to be kind of scary here. Because if he can't make it all the way back around, he's going to get stuck on the hook, and that's going to put him at least 1 to 2 laps down. Bad deal on his part. Like I said, you get wrapped up in all that pushing, man, oh man. And here it comes. He's gonna be a lap down before he stops, I think. There he is. And here they are. See if you can see him up here. They'll catch him in the turn. You can see the Groovers getting a heck of a jump. Now, will the O2... No, they're both going to come right down together. Thank you very much. And that's how you do that. Joshua, is he going to make it? He is swerving Irvin, trying to get him some speed. I don't think he is going to make it. He's going to need some help. It is going to be really close, folks. Real close. He's coming in right here. It just depends where his pit stall is at. Oh, no. Look how close he's going to be. We got to ride with him. Let's see if he can get it there. He's still working it. Now, that's how you do it, folks. In order to keep things going, you got to keep back and forth, back and forth. And if he makes it, it's going to be by pure freaking luck, I'm telling you. I don't know. But anyway, this right here's where the excitement's at right now, to be honest with you. I'm telling you, this is hilarious. He is just going to miss by about 2 stalls, I think. Maybe 3. I don't know, but he's making me awful dizzy, I can tell you that. There he is. And he's got to get all the way up to the 07. And is he going to make it? Oh, look at this. He's almost there. He made it. But the problem of it is, I don't know. Are they gonna fix him up? Yeah, he's got that thing fired up. He's trying to anyway. There he goes. He's good to go. Now that was impressive, folks. I'm telling you. Get ready, we should be seeing some pit stops here in a little bit. You got the Groovers, Patrick and Seth out in front. Could be this time. Yep, here they come. Let's see how this one is. There's a boatload. Whoa, we got one turned right away. Into the wall he goes. That is not good. I don't know who it was that turned him, but he definitely got in to the wall. And there he is, beating the heck out of it, trying to get himself back. And that's the 15, I do believe, of Mr. Andy in the Lamborghini ride. Well, he's going to be all right. He'll be able to get in. He may end up having, let's see, how much damage is on that bad boy. Yeah, he's got her pretty bad there in the back, but I think he'll get it worked on, and he's going to save a fast repair, and he should be okay. And away he goes. And here comes your second round. Let's see if this one's any better. Boy, you got to love the green flag pit stops, huh? Poetry in motion or a crap show. Looks like these guys got her down. They said, hey, let's not do what the first bunch did. Karen, nice to see you out here in YouTubeville. Hope you're doing well. Of course, you would be. Just don't watch the news. And here they come. The 22, Brian Wang. He jumps right out in front of the boy wonder, Sebastian Marin. So it will be Wang and Sebastian right there on his butt. 25 of Kevin Freese is going to be third. Fourth is Gabe Butler. Mr. Jenkins is fifth. Stefano sixth. Eric Lowry and Seth Grover. And then Joe Delavecchia is going to be in 10th. Well, we got a little gap right here. Now, these three cats, you couldn't separate them for the $100 bill. They won't do it. The reason why? Because you see these cats right here? Eventually, they're going to catch that 3-car train. But it's going to take them a little bit. I would imagine probably within about a lap, they'll have them. But they're going to try to stay out there as long as they possibly can. But they're going to be no match for the big train right here. And I'll show you. Because this train's going 198 mile an hour. And those boys are doing about 188, 187. So these guys are gaining on them slowly. But they are. Now, I do got to check and see. Yes, that is Mr. Butler, and he is being pushed right there by Mr. Gary Jenkins. And they are definitely going to catch these guys. Sebastian's got the lead, but I don't know for how long. Here they come down on that bottom. You're probably asking, well, why don't they go down and block them? Well, because if you do, you're going to get punted. Here we go. Now, if they can clear them, Sebastian will drop down in front of Butler, I'll guarantee you. But it's going to be a little bit now because you got to wait till everybody else catches up. And that second line. "32 laps out of 77 in the books. Caution free, people." Everybody, 1, 2, 3, I'm sorry. We got 4 cats that are not on the lead lap. Everybody else is. Mr. Todd Siebels. There he is. He's working his way up. He started 32nd. He's sitting in the 13th spot. Coming up on a little bit of traffic up here. They are going to stay on the high, which will be good. This is Talladega. Shouldn't be that big of a problem. Sebastian's down in front of Gabe Butler. He finally was able to clear him. Patrick going a lap down along with Mr. Dave Hunt. Kevin Freese just dropped down into the rocking chair in front of Sebastian. Brian Wank says, I don't care if you're a lap down or not. Anytime you got a groover behind you, hang on to the wheel because they'll push. He is liking it. Man, we're having fun tonight or what, huh? 11 people watching and 2 likes. That just ain't right. Sebastian's got his nose buried. I mean buried in that 25. If it was humanly possible and he passed gas in the race suit, I'm pretty sure Sebastian could probably tell you what he had for lunch. Yeah, I know I'm sick, but it's Friday. Now, Sebastian's going to lead a little bit and cool those temperatures down. And 25 of Mr. Kevin Freese, he's going to do a little pushing. And Mr. Nagels, and the blank car, I guess is what I'll call him. But here he goes. He is working his way up. Never won a broadcast that I have broadcasted. He's been close many times. Maybe today's his lucky day. And again, you got the Groover brothers pushing. Somebody must have hit that like button at one time or another and got a blister and told everybody don't touch it. If you get one, I'll send you a Band-Aid, I promise. 38 laps out of 77 in the books. Sebastian down on that inside line. He's keeping it right there. Nagels is up there just above him on the second line. The 000 Giovanni's hanging back, watching right behind Rick Sebrands. And Mark Mann, he's up there again on that top trying to get something going. And right in the middle is the 07. We thought he was done for a while. If he had to move one more inch, he wouldn't have made it. That's how close he was when he blew his motor. Way back here in the back. These guys have got to hook together. They got to stay together to try to catch them. You got two packs running right now. Gabe Butler hanging out in the back of them. Running around with him is going to be Gary Jenkins. These guys are just a little bit behind. And I will try to show you that distance here when these cats actually get to the cross, the checkered flag, or the finish line. Yeah, I'll get it right. And then we'll check on Mr. Butler and the crew. We'll see just how far off they are. You see them get right back on those bumpers when they get out of that turn just to get another shot before you get into this tri-oval. But really, these cars, you can beat the crap out of them, like I said earlier. It doesn't matter. They got to hurt. They just crossed the finish line right there. Here comes these boys. They're working their way around behind them as well. They're only about two and a half seconds behind. Up front. There's a change. Nagels drops down into the rocket chair right in front of Seabass. Or should I say, Seabiscuit. I don't know. Kid's got more nicknames than I got socks. Lap traffic up here won't be a problem. He'll keep it up on that high line. This is Dega. Shouldn't be an issue at all. 43 laps out of the 77 in the books. No caution. As they drive right on by Nagels and drop right in front of him. All three of them do. These three have got it hooked up. Now, Dean Wilkinson. Nagels goes back up to the top to grab a little bit of energy from that top line, maybe. Wilkinson's doing the pushing. Now that 53 ride, he's a lap down, trying to get it back the hard way. Him and the 07 of Josh Milam, so they're battling it out to be the next one to get their lap back if we happen to see a caution. Everybody's dropping back down on the bottom. Nagels is kind of out there waiting patiently for a few of those cars to catch up to his bumper. Hopefully they will. They are. Now they're thinking about 3 wide back there. Taking a look here, Mark Mann, he's going to be one of the 3 widers, working his way up. Now he's going to drop down again. Marin still hanging on. Hey, check this out, huh? Race summary. Ta-da! 33 laps to go, 0 cautions, 0 laps, 18 lead changes. If that don't want to get up and make you do a 2-step, I don't know what will. Unless, of course, you have to go to the bathroom. Seth Grover hanging out in that 3rd spot. Everybody wants to know, where'd the twin go? Well, he is a lap down. All the way back here. A little bit light tonight on the entry. We had 33 drivers. Normally we're at 38, 39, 40. So folks might just be having some things going on a Friday night possibly. And they missing a good one. Joe Della Vecchia started 9th, hanging in the 7th spot, trying to make his way up. This Italian stud's come a long way. I've watched him win a few races already. He's starting to pick this thing up pretty easily. He's not been doing it for a long time. For a very long time, he hasn't. Nagel's right there behind him. He's another one's not been racing a long time. Maybe he'll be able to get that monkey off his back. Or ape. Horse. The one thing that's on my mind is there's 30 laps to go. When it gets down to about 10 or 12, that's when you want to hang on and cross everything that you've got. That's when the boys start thinking, you know what, we got to make it happen, Captain. I can't just sit here. And that's when they start sticking it in places that don't belong. Or it won't fit. And that's when the trouble occurs. Sebastian, Tuesday night, he had to sit and watch it from his phone. He lost the internet. I think a cactus flew by or something out there where he lives. Got tangled up in one of the lines. But not tonight. Starting to worry. Are you guys out there? Are you with me? Are you alive? Are you breathing? Getting a little worried. Kevin Free still doing the pushing right there. Him and Sebastian have worked very well together all race. Seth Grover's sitting really comfortable in the third spot. And Mr. Wilkinson right behind him. And take a look, Mr. Todd Siebels is starting to raise his ugly head. Not really, he's not ugly. He's pretty handsome, I guess. For an old guy. But anyway, there he is. He's working his way up, too. Started 32nd, folks, and he's 7th. Still, nobody wanting to come and play on that second line. Nope, not yet. Getting pretty close to that time. The time where could we see a caution? They gotta have to come in here pretty soon. And will they have enough to go all the way? This will be their last pit stop, I do believe, I think. Fuel mileage could come to play a big factor in this. It just depends on how well they play with each other with 10 to go. Anybody got to break off now? Yes, there's a couple of them. Well, one did, looks like. Yeah, only one broke off. And there he is. Mr. Cody Nagels. By himself. That may... He might have sealed his fate right there. It just depends if we see any cautions or not. But he will definitely lose the draft for sure. Have to work his way back up. Let's see, are they going to go around one more time or are they coming in? It looks like to me, whoop, let me get back up here. Nope, everybody is still staying in line. They're going to go around one more time. These three cats right here have been working great together this race. I mean, they have been working really well. Take a look at that, Mara. Huh? There he is, Mr. Man, trying to crack that top 10. And here they come. Let's see how this fans out right here, huh? So far, so good. Oh, yeah, that's a perfect pit stop. And believe you me, this is one they needed to be perfect. They could not afford no mistakes. Now, out front. Now, everybody is basically coming in here except for the 27, or I'm sorry, Stefan, Mark Mann, and Mr. Rick Seabrands. They are the only three that's not been in yet. Well, Patrick Grover and Dave Hunt, I'm sorry. And these guys are going to break off right here. And they did a good job. A little fuel and on your way. There's Sebastian and Travis. He'll hook up to his bumper and push him right around here. And here comes the rest of them in tow. They'll catch him. Coming out of the pits and gonna be passed by a lot of them. He was your leader, but now your leader is this cat right here, Mr. Travis Turnmere, I think. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Turnmar. We're just gonna call him Travis T. And he's gotta work his way back to these guys and hop back in behind them, it looks like. Sebastian's going to take the lead again. He's led 31 laps of this bad boy. And he started off third. Your polecat, everybody wants to know where he's at? He's back here. And he's currently in the 21st position. I'm sorry, he's not. He was on the front line, front row. Your polecat is back here, one lap down. Mr. Jenkins in front of me. So there's a few of these guys who would just simply love to see a caution. Now, if this continues on, if they stay single file like they are, this race is going to come down between these 6 cats right here. And they know that. That's why they're staying single file, because they don't want these guys behind them to catch them. As long as they stay single file like that, and about the time I say that, I think Mr. Siebels might have popped out there to get a little bit of fresh air in that radiator, maybe. Mr. Della Vecchia, he's got to go a total of 2 laps down tonight. $19 to go. Let's go through them here real quick while we got the chance, huh? Sebastian Marin's leading this little train. Kevin Freese is behind him. Seth Grover, he's going to be your 3rd place. Todd Siebels, 4th. Dean Wilkinson setting in 5th. Travis T. Justice currently in the 6th. 7th is going to be Eric Lowry trying to bring up this little train to catch him. These guys actually have a little bit better of a chance. And add the Eric Lowry, Mark Mann, Rick Seabrands, and I just call him Stefano. And they go back a little further to these cats. And that's where you're going to have the 11th place, the Giovanni, 12th, Cody Nagels, Randy Miner, 13th, 14th, Jay Hilliard, Mr. Jimmy Crow, 15th, Robert Rock, 16th. 17th, Mr. Jimmy Reynolds. And then you're going to go back a little bit more. And you're going to have these cats. Brian Wayne, Gabe Butler. That guy. Richard Sanchez. He's going to go a lap down. So he will be the first one to get a lap back if we have a caution. But look at this, folks. 16 to go with the line. We are caution free. So the frustrations have been limited tonight. Everybody has kept it under wraps. 20 lead changes. I mean, come on. Just look at that right there. Take a peek. Look. It's unbelievable. Jimmy Crow sitting back here in the 16th position, and he is smiling from ear to ear because the whites of his eyes turn red when the cautions come out. He likes it as clean as possible. Me, personally, I kind of enjoy the wrecks. It's drama. No different than sitting and watching it on television. Sebastian Marin. The little feller. 19 years old. Lives in the basement of his mom's home, which, by the way, she has still yet to come on the air and say hi to me. Pute, New Mexico native. 37 laps he's led. I gotta tell you, wouldn't that just suck if you end up leading like 45 laps of this race or better, and then the guys behind you team up on you and go right around you? Well, watch carefully, because that just could be the case. You can only make that car so wide to block. They're all riding around, still waiting for these laps to wind down. Take a look. We'll do a little blimpy thing here for you. Cross the line. Here these guys come. They just crossed the line. Here comes these cats. They just crossed the line. These boys right here got a little ways to go. They are pretty much out of the picture, actually, unless we have a caution. And I think you can see, let's see, work my way up here to Mr. Seabrand's. They should be able to see the tail end of that lead line up through here. If my ticker wasn't in the way, let me get rid of that thing, huh? There. We'll get rid of all of it. See if we can see the tail end of those boys up there. All right, there they are. See them up there? You can just see them. They're getting ready to go into turn 3. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I don't think they're going to be able to catch them. I really don't see it. Super Speedway Kings. Now, this is some of the best racing I have seen yet for a Friday night fight night. 12 laps to go. Caution-free race so far. Who's going to be the guy to bring out the first caution? Nobody wants to be that guy. Kevin Free's done a great job all night long. And also Seth Grover. All three of those guys been together near this whole entire race. Inseparable. Now this other guy, Mr. Siebels and Mr. Wilkinson, I guarantee you those boys are going to work good together. And this Travis fellow, I don't know anything about. Now, Mr. Della Vecchia in the 052, well, he's 2 laps down. It ain't gonna matter. And then the 510, he's only 1 lap down, and that's Mr. Sanchez. 10 to go at the line. Are they on Discord? Are they talking with each other? Figure out when they're going to make a move. What are they going to do? When they're going to do it? Who's going to go with you? Can Seabiscuit up front make that car about 50 feet wide? Looks like another race to go by where Mr. Nagels is not going to be the winner on a broadcasted event. Staying right there, single file, and that will take the rest of these cats back here in the back. These guys completely out of intention. As long as the caution don't come out. And these guys up here, they know it. That's why they're running around single file. Who's it gonna be? Sebastian gonna be able to keep that truck or keep that car about 50 feet wide? 50 yards, whatever, as wide as he can get it to keep these guys from coming around and teaming up on him? Because I got a strong suspicion he's gonna get tag teamed, and not in a good way. It's not gonna be pretty. These guys are hanging back just a little bit right here. You can see it. That 25 of Kevin Freese, he's got to drive just as much with his rear view mirror as he does looking out the windshield. And so does, obviously, Sebastian. I've seen it happen many a time. Second place car goes up, and everybody goes behind him, except for maybe one, and they go right around your leader. Sebastian's spare time, he does enjoy a lot of iRacing, and it shows because he's good at it. He enjoys playing chess and checkers, and he likes watching new Hallmark movies. He doesn't like the reruns, he said. He's got a lot of hobbies, and he should have. Why? Because he doesn't have a girlfriend. Freese is staying right there with him. Seth Grover as well. Now, I'm wondering at some point, if you wait too long to make your move, 4th, 5th, and 6th ain't got a shot. So I'm wondering, is Mr. Siebel, yep, Mr. Siebel's has already got to make it too wide. He's going to take Wilkinson and the rest of them with him. Now they're going to end up trying to catch these guys. They may have popped out a little bit early, I don't know. But they don't have a whole lot going with them. There we got trouble to 71. Wilkinson, they get into it, and there's your first caution of the race. They're not going to be a happy camper on that deal, I can tell you right now. Let's slow it down and watch the 71. That's who we want to check out. Watching it very carefully here. Did he go up, or did Mr. Wilkinson try to come down and block? Let's just see. You see how close they're running right there? I mean, they are really close. Wilkinson is holding his line absolutely perfect. I don't see no issues yet. Actually, he's going up. Speed this up a little bit. There we go. Waiting patiently. Everything still looks good so far. So they come right here out of this turn, and something happened. Oh, it's netcode. That's what it is. I told you it would raise its ugly head, didn't I? Watch. Wilkinson was clear of him. He was going to come down and hop behind him and hop in that line and get that draft. Spotter says, I'm clear. So he's coming down a little bit, and he's just hanging right there. He doesn't touch him or come near him. Look at that. You could drive a motorcycle between them. And, well, netcode says, now I think you're going to wreck, so I'm just going to go ahead and make it happen. And that's exactly how that happens. So no one to blame, really. Netcode all the way. First caution of the race. Unbelievable. We might as well talk to the boy wonder here. How about you, Mr. Seabiscuit?
Well,
you know what?
Heating up.
I kind of thought, somebody pinch me, slap me, because I thought we were going to go caution-free and have a caution-free race.
Yeah, I was thinking like, man, Bobby's probably a little bored in the booth.
Yeah, just a little bit. But netcode showed his ugly head, and, well, that's how that all occurred. But tell me, what do you think? You and Kevin Friesen at 25 been working really good together.
Yeah, we've been working great. It's been going pretty good. That's been the plan, me leading, and he's been pushing. He's running a lot less tape, so, he's trying, he's been a lot better pusher than if I was pushing him, so things going good.
Well, I will tell you right now, you've got another one that just loves to push right behind you. And I'd be probably, if I can't have the 25, since you've worked with him all day, Seth Groover right behind you. He is right here. He's just itching. And he's another good pusher.
Oh, I know. He's a great pusher. But we got to see, because I don't know if I want to go up and get in front of Kevin and work with him, or stay on the bottom and, kind of keep the bottom lane in check. But, of course, if Seth gets cleared, then that defeats the purpose. So we'll just see how it plays out.
Well, we're going to be watching. Pretty darn exciting, I can say that. Nice to know that your internet stayed together basically for almost this entire race. It's looking good, okay?
Don't jinx it. There's still plenty of time for it to just go out at any second.
Now, that's just something else that's going to be on your mind now, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely on my mind. Every time I race, it's on my mind because it happens a lot.
Well, I mean, you have to expect it in the area that you live in. I mean, Putang, New Mexico, what do you expect?
Not New Mexico, Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico, I mean. Putang, Puerto Rico. Whatever, it's all the same. But anyway, hopefully it will stay, hopefully everything will stay together for you, bud, and you can finish this thing off. You've led 49 laps of this race so far. It'd be a crying shame if they all just decide to hook up and go around you like a train. Does that cross your mind?
Yes and no. I think Kevin will play it smart and kind of, try to at least guarantee one of us winning. So I think we're in a good shape here.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go get back and talk to your boys. And, well, we'll see how this puppy plays out. Good luck to you.
I appreciate it, man.
All right. You heard him. They got all kinds of little plans, just not quite sure how it's going to work out. And the reason why they're not sure how it's going to work out, well, it's going to be because... If I get rid of this, yeah. It's going to be because possibly that cat right there of Seth Groover. But take a look at that, huh? Everybody has looked. Mark, man, 14th in that 6th spot. Seabrands is 5th. Groover 4th. Todd Steebles in 3rd. And obviously, Sebastian and Kevin Freese up in your front line here. This is about to get nasty. Now, there's going to be a lot of beating and banging going on. Now, the 088, Stefano, he's blinked a couple times. They'll keep an eye on him, but he should be okay. One caution, that is it. And you, like I said, you can beat and bang all night long with these cars, but iRacing sometimes raises its ugly netcode head, and that's what happened with our only caution of the race. But here we go. Get yourself something to drink, tighten those gloves up, grab that steering wheel, get your seat belts nice and tight, your 5-point harness, and if you got one in the rig, then you're scrubbing your monkey because it's a simulator. But we about ready to figure out who is going to come home with the victory in this bad boy. If he likes it, we're going to go green. Sometimes that second row jump to start. Nope, he loves it. Away we go. And he did exactly what he wanted to do. He said he's going to go up on the high line and he's going to work with Kevin Freese, and he did. So that opened up the door right there. Now, if this plans out the way he wants it, the 25 and 23 are going to motor right along by. But now we're getting into this 3 and 4 wide stuff back here in the back. So we might have a storm getting ready to brew. We'll find out. But Seth Groover is down in the bottom, and he's a happy camper in that rocket chair, and he's got Rick Seabrands doing the pushing right there. White flag this time. Who's it going to be? What are they going to do? Can the third line catch up with these guys, or can't they? Mark Mann jumps out. He's going to be leading that third line up into the top. Doesn't seem to really be going anywhere just yet. Groover down in the bottom, making it nice and tight. Sebastian right there. Whoa, we got one off in the back. Doesn't matter, man. Look at Kevin Freese has got it buried in Sebastian's back right there, that bumper. Seabrand's doing the same thing to Mr. Groover. You can tell how close they are. Whoa, we got trouble right there. That's going to be a wreck. Who's going to win this one? Looks like it's going to be the one and only Sebastian Marin's going to win this bad boy, and there it goes. And I think he needs to send a dozen roses and a box of chocolates to Kevin Freese's home. Let's go back. See if I can find what happened right here. Slow it down eventually when I find it. Well, you know what? Doggone it, there it is. Not quite sure. Somebody turned somebody, and I can't find it to save my dead gum life. One more time. Well, I gotta be honest with you folks. I really suck tonight. Should be right here. There it is. Knew I'd find it eventually. Looks like, I think, let me check. Possibly Mr. Nagels might be involved in that one. We're going to look right here. We're going to, no, Mr. Nagels is not involved with it. The 088, Stefan O. He's the one started this mess, I do believe. take a quick peeky. And he's going to give him a shove into turn, and that's going to get him all whopper-jawed, and that's when it all started right here. Nagels could not slow down, and nothing he's going to do about it. He was able to come around and clear that bad boy, which is impressive. But that's how that ended. But Sebastian Marin's going to be your winner, folks. After being all tore up, he's actually getting a push from the 22. He can do a victory skid into the grass, perhaps. I don't know. But there he is. Hey, he's going to try to give you a little something, maybe. All right, we're going to be right back and talk to these cats. You're watching Super Speedway Kings. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies on a Friday night fight night. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Bobby, they were fighting during that, sir.
Back, everybody. We are back. Believe it or not, you're not going to believe this, but this is hilarious right now. I'm going to go ahead and show it. Sebastian, well, he went to see Jesus and get congratulated. There he is, just kind of flying around in the air. Isn't that impressive? He not only wins the race, but he also does a lot of stunts and acrobatic stuff. And I knew he did because when he was younger, he took gymnastics as a kid. So that doesn't surprise me one bit. Anyway, coming up, third place. Talk to me. Todd.
Hey, buddy. Yes, sir.
What a heck of a run you had tonight. Playing up with these guys all evening long, just about.
Yeah, had a good race tonight. I'm pleased.
Yeah, that was a little hot rod you had right there. Pretty good, pretty good. You started 32nd, you finished third, so I'd say, yeah, you had a really good night, without a doubt.
Yes, sir.
You looked awful. You looked awful strong out there. You definitely looked like you were having a little bit of fun.
Oh, it was a blast. I think what paid off really well, had some really good pit stops. Several of our teammates had some trouble, but Dean Wilkinson and I played it safe in the beginning, and then we had those good pit stops and stayed up with the leaders. And we had a plan, but that didn't work out several laps after. I think he got a little incident there, which Dean Wilkinson never gets in incidences, so that was unusual, highly unexpected.
You and Dean really were working really good together there, working your way right up through that traffic here to getting yourself in position.
Yes, sir. We had a plan, and of course, it never really goes to plan. You just kind of have to adjust along the way, and a little bit of excitement towards the end. That caution definitely changed things, but just thankful to be on the podium with these guys.
Oh, now that last incident right there, I was just told, Stefan told me, Rick blew up. He was pushing so hard, he said he blew up, and that kind of bottlenecked things up right there at the very, very end of that.
Gotcha. I was talking about when we were going green, that first caution.
Yeah, I just looked over at YouTube, and he just said that to me, so now we know.
Roger
but
that.
Anyway, good job. Third place, man. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here and enjoy your weekend?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank Jimmy for hosting this race. And today with one caution, I'm sure he's pleased. He'll sleep well tonight. Definitely want to thank you, Bobby, and the broadcast, Max Speed, and all the boys over at TW Motorsports, Dean and Randy and Jay and Robert Rock. And, just had some tough luck, some of the guys, but hopefully we'll all get up there closer to the front next time.
All right, congratulations, bud. Have yourself a great and a safe weekend, and I will see you next week.
And lastly, thank you, Bobby, and congratulations to Sebastian and Kevin for outstanding race, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. You take care. Have a good weekend. All right.
Thank you. Likewise.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Oh, Kevin, I'm gonna tell you right now, buddy. If you don't see a box of roses or a dozen roses and a box of candy coming to your doorstep by Sebastian, you should see two.
Oh, there were other factors too that made this win for him more enjoyable for me.
I'm trying to get you some flowers and candy.
Oh, he can send that too.
I mean, you two work. I mean, you guys work together. It kind of remind me of the Groover brothers. I mean, they know what they're thinking. I mean, they work so good together. And you guys just had it going on tonight without a doubt. Impressive.
Yeah, we had some really good pit stops that helped us all stay together. It's a shame what happened to Brian and Gabe because they were running right with us, and maybe we could have broken away from everyone. But it was still a great race for the whole team.
Well, I was tickled death just to see that Sebastian's internet stayed up, for the whole race. I made a comment to him there at that caution. And that's a whole new story that whole new thing he had to worry about, he said. Thanks a lot. So hopefully I'm glad his internet stayed up or I'd have felt pretty bad. But congratulations.
My heart would have been broken if his internet cut out in the trioval. It would have been such a shame.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You would have been wiping tears away, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you know how it is. Well, you're a bridesmaid tonight, not a bride. But you know what? There's always next week. You did come in second place. Congratulations on that one. And who do you want to thank before I let you go enjoy your weekend?
Yeah, huge thanks to you and Jimmy for all the work you guys do. Huge shout out to the teammates and for really the whole field because we kept that green for a very, really long time. And it's nice to get those long green flag runs in.
Yeah, you guys really, Jimmy's got to be ecstatic. This is probably the first time that he's actually finished one of his races where he could still see the whites in his eyes and are not red.
Oh, yeah, and I had
And he was ecstatic, too, because the caution helped him.
Yeah, it helped to get a top 10.
It was perfect.
I was actually happy for a change when the caution came out.
Oh, man, oh, man.
And we helped
if you're happy tonight.
Story. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was. Well, who all do you want to thank before I let you get out of here and enjoy your weekend?
Thanks to you again. Thanks to all the teammates and Jimmy.
Appreciate it. All.
You take care and we'll have a good one, buddy. Enjoy your weekend.
Catch you later.
All right, Sebastian. There you are. Hang on a second. Let me get this cute little thing I had made up.
Oh no.
There it is. We're talking with the winner.
You're gonna have to force me to watch the broadcast now.
Yes.
I need to see what that thing is.
What do you mean force you? You should want to watch this broadcast.
Well, I watch most, but sometimes I don't because I'm just tired and then I go to bed and I forget.
Oh, yeah, I understand. You have such a stressful, strenuous life, You need to get your 10 hours every day, don't you, just to feel right.
Absolutely.
Well, hey, congratulations. I'm impressed with you once again. Let's see. You led 51 laps. And impressive.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it was a good, clean race. Very impressive. For a second, I thought we were going to go all the way caution free, but, coming to the end of the race, I wasn't surprised that at least one came out, but, it was still a great race. Everybody raced well. Probably avoided a lot of wrecks when obviously we had a car blow an engine early on. We had basically a wreck that thing through a yellow since it happened under the yellow. So
that was actually 100% net code.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it raised its ugly head.
Oh,
I told everybody you can beat the crap out of these cars. You can door bang them, beat them, hit them in the rear end. You can side draft. You can push them all over the track. The only thing you got to worry about is that one time you think about doing it, netcode thinks you're going to do it, or iRacing does, and they throw the netcode at you. And that's what happened.
Oh, yep.
Good job. Nice win. Awesome way to start your weekend. I'm sure you got big plans watching Hallmark or Playing checkers or chess or something.
No, I'm not. I don't got many plans. Just taking care of my mom after surgery. So.
Oh, your mom had surgery? I did not know that.
Yeah, she I believe her Achilles was
Ooh.
basically about to break.
Oh
So
my.
She needed to have surgery or she might have never walked again. So.
Oh goodness sakes. Did it go she got through it pretty good and everything all
Yeah,
right?
she's good. She's at home. She has to be in bed for I think like a month and a half.
Right.
So.
Well, you know what? I guess it's time Sebastian plays Nurse Betty for a while, huh?
Yep.
Man, I tell you what, I just had a really bad picture in my head when I said that. I kind of threw up in my mouth. But anyway, I got rid of that nasty taste. Congratulations, pal. Good job. And Jimmy, what do you got to say to this cat? Well, there you go.
Hey, Sebastian. Congratulations, buddy.
I appreciate it.
You live in Victory Lane. Bobby, this driver right here, you can see him race all over during the week. This joker averages 1 to 2 wins a week.
Well, he ought to. He's 19
he don't
years
go
old.
He don't go winless, Bobby.
He ain't
wins.
got no job.
He
ain't
gets
got
to win
no girlfriend.
every week.
He ain't got nothing.
All right, Bobby. All right.
Yeah, he's got iRacing. So, yeah, you can tell he's on here. But I appreciate him racing. One of his biggest fans, Dave Overstreet, said, I didn't miss anything. Kevin pushed Seabass to win. Overstreet loves him some Seabass. That's his #1 fan. We'll see them duel it out on Monday nights.
That's Seabiscuit.
But again,
I think
appreciate him racing.
my #1 fan at the moment.
That's Seabiscuit's what they call him now.
Oh,
Seabiscuit. Yeah, Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit.
All right.
Seabiscuit. Take a chunk out of take a chunk out of their ass, Seabiscuit.
It's Seabiscuit from Putang, Puerto Rico. The Banana Republic.
Hell yeah.
Well, congratulations, man. Never a dull moment here with you guys on a Friday night. I'm going to tell you that right now. A lot of fun. Get out of here. Take care of your mother. And do me a favor. Tell your mom I said best wishes, okay?
Oh, you know what? I'll tell her that.
Yep. You tell her we're all thinking about her here, and you know, feel free to get a hold of one of us if you're not doing your job. We'll come down and take over for you.
Oh, I know you would.
So you be good to her. Take care of her, buddy. Nice win.
Absolutely.
And you take care. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. What's it? We're done, Jimmy. Not too bad.
Right.
He had 2 cautions. One was a blown motor, and the other one basically, well, it was netcode. So overall,
That was a good little race. Yeah, good little race. It was fun, Bobby. Appreciate everything you do. Appreciate the fans and appreciate the drivers.
Well, go have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I guess I'll check you out for the last race of the season.
Yes, sir. The
Super
finale.
Speedway. The finale coming up Tuesday
Yes,
for the
sir.
Super Speedway Kings.
Yeah, Mark Mann leads Gabe Butler by 6 points going into that finale, so it's a tight race.
And I'll tell you what, poor old Mark Mann, I swear to God, he's had the worst luck of any driver I think I've ever seen. He's always come up short. I've seen him just miss it several times by 100 feet. Something always happens to him. And I believe now he went, though, to the Dollar General store and got about 200 of those rabbit's foot. He's got that rig in full bloom for next week, I believe. So look out.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate everything you do, Bobby. MaxSpeedTV. Bobby
right.
with all the freaking hobbies, best in the business. Appreciate you, Bobby.
Appreciate it, buddy. Have a good weekend. Take care, and we will catch you Tuesday for the big finale.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right, buddy. All right, guys, we're out of here. Friday night, 2022. A lot of crap going on in the world, my friend. Grab yourself a loved one. Give them a hug. Tell them you love them. Everybody be safe. Have a great weekend. See ya.